comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks an open space. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
It's a run to the left. Defense makes the stop now for a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He finds some space. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So being able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it looking to make a play deep downfield? And he's got it down there inside the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try the ground game here with running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff heading left. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to pass. It's Pena. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes terms of first down pass attempts. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's a direct snap. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here comes 4th down. Look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They're going to run it here. First and still going. Here he goes. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And then the defense brings him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Breaks an open space. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. That's just the 1st punt for this offense tonight. And he takes it around the 20. Is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
1st down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
But crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Huskers have first and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And now the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Nebraska. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's field as we're sort of trying to create good field position here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here. Well, let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's good for a first down with a 36. That puts him over 150 yards today. We knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Sooners looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Pena. The receiver makes the catch. Moving to the end zone, has a lane. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. 3rd down coming up now. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Could be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's going to take off here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Dropping back, it's Pena. Catches made down the middle. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the runner takes off to his right. He breaks free. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Second down coming up.
There's the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the...